G'day, g'day, and howdy, partners. It is time that the Westie Way went on its world tour. It begins today, right now, right here, with Sporting Kansas City, and the MLS is where we're at. We'll start off with the first game. We'll go play the US Open Cup, and we'll sim the New York matches and the DC United one in May, because I've been informed by Mountain Man, who is a Sporting Kansas City fan, that Portland Timbers are their rivals, so we'll play that game, and we'll play the home game, I think, against LA Galaxy and sim the rest of the month. In June, we will be playing a viewer's choice game out of one of these 4 matches, so I'm not sure who we should play, but hopefully someone will have an idea who we should pick. As we look at the ladder, we've got 2 games in hand over LAFC, who are 6 points ahead of us, and we are 5 points clear of LA Galaxy, so we're looking good. The squad doesn't look too bad. So without any further mucking around, I suppose we can start simming the first game. Oh, that's nice coffee. And Russell's got us off to a good start. It's still going, and let's see. Almost full time. We still got the 1 goal. And we do get our first win, but it's on the sim. I've already played a game offline, and I'm trying to find where the hell my earpiece has gone. I have to use the old one. It doesn't have the comfy, fluffy ear bits. Oh, it'll have to do, even though it's cold in my ear. Oh, that's cold. Oh, that's so bad. That's so cold. G'day, Tomasi. How you doing, man? Alright, got the chat up on my screen. Now, let's continue it on. Good job by Russell. I gotta get the thumbnail on as well, because it's a really nice thumbnail created by Semic. Alright, create thumbnail, other image. And there we go. It's got Mountain Man's created player on the front as well, so that looks really nice. He's done a good job, I think. Let's see, who are my training centers? Sakifa, Delgado, at Nuri, I'm training. Yes, that's pretty good. Yeah, I'll need to train that right back up because it's the weakest position in the defense line. There are a couple other players that I've got in mind that I wanted to give some training to, but I have to wait until I get that defender up over 70. Alright, so that gets us 3 points closer to LAFC. Oh, they played another game, so we're now 4 points behind. I got a report coming back in. Unfortunately, Schmidt is no good. I was hoping that he'd be better. Ugh, damn it. It's a little bit low on defensive options. I was hoping for some speedy defenders. Clement Legali, 6'4". I'll shortlist him for now. Could have a look at him. Could train his... Oh, Tunwook, Taewoo Khan. Well, we could have the Wookiee. We could go for the Wookiee, perhaps. We had some Wookiee action in the original mini-series of the Westie Way with WSW, which was a mini rebuild series. Alright, so let's see. Storm, he's back in action. But do I want to put him in over out Nuri? I might just leave Nuri there since he's getting the training. Alright, yeah, we'll just leave it as is, and if we need him, we'll use him. Alright, so that is that done. Alright, we need some suggestions where to scout. I mean, I think I've sent some scouts out already. Australia is where we gotta be scouting one of our scouts, and the league we're in, America, obviously. That means there's one scout available for you, so we'll be able to build up a pretty good list. So we'll only be going through one every scouting run. And it's a 1-1 draw between us and New York. Toledo got our goal, Campos got theirs. That's unfortunate. We won that. We catch up some points on LA. Alright, so we're 3 points behind now. So we can still put some pressure on them. Good, Nuri's up to a 64. Go, Nuri. Oh, yeah, cool, I can do that. No problems. Yeah, alright, so let's get into this match with New York. Oh, jeez. I'm gonna have to go with my away shirt and put them in their home shirt, otherwise it's a terrible kit clash. Yeah. Oh, Nuri can play centre back. What about Storm? Can Storm play centre back? Can I play right back or left back? Alright, because I don't like slow players. Madranda, I'll give Augustin on because I like to play with players that have pace, so just making some changes here. Saving these guys that are in the first team for, let's see, I've got Grazos, that's good. Pontius. Sanchez, I'm going to change you to a cam. Gutierrez. For Lopez. The 3 youth lads in Toledo. Yeah, he's not too bad, he can stay. I like Russell. Nyman up front. Yeah, I think I'm happy now. Hang on, Ruiz Ortega, I'll have you on the bench over Nemeth. And that all the youth lads that I brought in so far from the free agent, I think I have got them all covered. Yeah, yep. Oh, that's good. Alright, we're off and running. G'day, Lewis Brown. Scout Brazil for technically gifted Colombia. Yeah, alright, let me just get a fresh page. Alright, this down while this thing's loading. Alright. TWW World Tour Journeyman.
The MLS takes obviously a lot of the headlines for football in the USA, but I love this US Open Cup, the concept of it, and a chance for some of the lower sides to really make an impression and show what they're made of.
Yeah, and some players that we're not all too familiar with, and one or two out there today, so
I'll put this up on
interested
Discord
to see
later.
how they do, how they handle the occasion.
For now,
Game, Kansas City
off my book and
New York City FC.
When they've been done.
Well,
so,
you want width and you want quality in the width.
First.
Probably they've got that with this new acquisition.
Well, I think so, and the one player that would be pleased to see him arrive is the centre forward, because I think he can expect better service now from a lad that does swing in good crosses.
We're looking for energy in midfield, which I think the manager is, from what we've been talking to him about. And a new signing today with that in mind, I guess.
Yeah, I thought it looked a bit short, bit flat actually in midfield previously, and He is a creative player as well.
Spain attacker. And Norway physically strong. Ooh, that's some good options there.
And this is today's starting lineup for the home team.
Alright, so we've got Zen Dajas in the goals.
Components in place, hasn't he, the manager,
Delgado,
for the pressing
in the
style
backline.
of
Midfield,
play.
Pontius, Grozos,
It's been a feature
and Lopez
of his team.
up front in our strike line. Russell,
many
Nyman, and
opponents
Toledo.
has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against
Yeah, I'm
this
trying to
aggressive
build
type
a
of
World
closing
Cup
down, you're
squad
gonna
for
lose
Australia.
in
We've already got
dangerous
our
New York
international
City
team.
FC
Johnson
will run up
in
like this
playing
today.
sticks in a hole. Shannock,
Well,
Callums,
with
and
a
Sweat in the
4-3-3
back line.
formation
Unless
here
they're
for them.
going
Is that the way you
a
see it, Alan?
back favour.
Yeah, I mean,
Sometimes
it
teams
can
do that.
be adjusted. It
But
could
no,
almost
it's
be a
for
4-5-1
Ring,
if they
Sands, Downs in
decide to
midfield,
come over all
Tajuri,
defensive, this team.
Shadari.
But
That
if they're
didn't
on the
last
front
long.
foot, that three up front can
Shadri,
cause the opposition back four
Bergi,
some
and
problems.
Medina up front. Alright. Oh, you thought TWW stood for the Wobbly Wombat. Wobbly Wombat. That's funny, I didn't think of that, short for the Westie way. Even though this is a brand new starting episode day one kind of deal, Leo, with the Journeyman style, it's still going to be kind of semi-attached to the other series in the way that they're going to go in the same playlist, so it saves fuck assing around with one playlist of 10 episodes and one that's got more.
Cleared away by the defender.
Oh, come on.
Return pass.
Tackle, Nuri, get the ball. Oh, my two players running into each other. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh, gee whiz, Mickles.
After training every day.
It's a comedy of clowns there. Oh, damn it. It's not been a good day for you. Oh, what happened? What's been going on, man?
In goes the corner. Strange
Oh,
corner.
nice one
allowing
by
a
Lopez
defender
to pick that one
clear
up.
comfortably.
Oh, yes. Good job to get it away. It's Grozos. Lopez. Slips it on for Russell. Gives it off to Nyman. He's going to bang it in. Oh, the keeper saved it. Medina. Ring. Sands.
Room now
Out to
out
Medina.
on the wing.
Oh, it's a good ball ahead.
The shot's on. A great chance to
Oh,
go in front.
Zenda just with
It's
the
a goalkeeper
save.
save there, but not a difficult one.
Oh, the Ring's taken it.
He's not going to get away with this, surely. That would be a booking. For the ref, the decision, and the decision is yellow.
I don't
Oh
think
no,
anybody,
that's
least
not
of all
good.
the
I
player,
hope
have any
your
complaints
friend is
about that.
alright, man.
Well, that's risky going in like that.
That
Well, he's gone
sounds
to
pretty
ground, and whenever
painful.
that happens, you're going to get penalised. Poor challenge.
Yeah, head injuries is no laughing matter. I mean, I might joke about the knocks I've taken to the head over the years, but yeah,
Delgado.
it's destroyed my memories. Not memories, ability to memorize or something. I can't even remember the right saying, damn it.
Could whip
I'm
it in
getting
from
that
here.
all muddled up.
Whipped in from the wide
But
area.
you get the idea.
It's wonderful work from the goalkeeper
Headed
again from
to
the
the
header.
keeper.
Well, he was on his toes. He was ready for it. Good stop.
Downs. Gives it off to Sweat. Downs again. Oh, Storm has covered the ground and picked up the
Delgado.
intercept. Pontius. Out wide it comes to Storm. He feeds it through for Russell.
Probing away, trying to find room for a shot maybe.
Oh, ran into trouble there.
Got to keep the ball here under some
Stands
pressure.
has been
I'd
smashed.
like to see this from the referee playing the advantage.
Oh,
He's through.
Downs. Slips it out. Shadri.
Breaking infield. Shots on here.
Oh, why? Okay, yeah, he's getting better
This
fast.
is one
That's
of your
good.
favourite referees, and he's done well here, hasn't he? He's come back.
Lopez, one of my
booking,
new
having let the
youth
play go
lads,
on
got a
earlier.
yellow
Yeah,
to
exactly.
his
You've got to
name
give
already.
the advantage to the team in possession.
I
He did
like
that,
the kid.
But he also punished the offender.
I like players that can do some bruising.
Probing with the pass. In on the goalkeeper.
Nyman.
Well, it was a
Oh,
bit
nuts,
desperate,
Nyman couldn't
but
quite
what a good
complete that.
challenge.
Cut inside. Storm will knock it back to Outnuri.
Delgado.
Oh, that
Maybe
was a
just
loose,
kicked it a little bit there,
pass.
and pass goes straight to the opposition. Here's a
In
chance
hole.
to go down the outside of the opposition. It's an easy cut out.
Delgado.
The opposition saw the pass coming.
Augustinson. Grozos. Come on, Grozos. Run, mate, run. Puts it through for Nyman. Nyman to Pontius. Feeds it.
Wonderful
No,
interception.
Callens. I thought
Well,
that was
he's
going to
cleared
go
the
through
danger.
for a strike on goal. Oh, nuts. Oof,
He
Pontius
saw the look
cleans
from the
up.
other player and saw
Delgado.
where the pass was going.
Come on.
Read it.
Occasionally, that's just doing stupid passes.
Able
When
to
I
cut
put
that
more
out
power,
with,
it's just going
some
weak.
sharp movement.
Russell.
That's a wonderful
He's
tackle.
lost it. Sweat.
Anticipated
Storm.
the direction of the pass and was able to
Slips
intervene.
it on. Nuri. Comes for Grozos. Nice ball for Russell.
Room for the cross. Well,
Oh,
they're defending
he's
the
heavy
corner now.
touch.
They're lining up for it.
Have I seen the Kenny
What
Douglas
a run he is on.
documentary? No, I haven't.
Scoring every game at the moment. It's
I don't know
fantastic, and the
if
manager
if it is,
trying to keep him
that's
on the right track
available
with his
on
comments
the
about him this
streaming
week.
services
Yeah,
I'm
I mean,
already
he's
paying
invaluable
for.
to the side at the
So
moment.
I'll have a look.
How
If I can
expensive
get it,
are these
I'll
kind
watch
of
it.
To put them in front.
Oh, it's
This goal is a crucial
Delgado!
goal, and they've just got
Yes! I think he's one of the new kids from the free agency list. I don't know. I'll have to see which position he is. If he's in one of the three
strike at
midfield
it.
positions, he is one
So
of the
well
new ones I
worked, that
brought in.
corner kick, a really good
Oh,
finish.
it's just fallen from him. He just spanked it home. We take the
You can
lead
see a
in
slightly
the
different
cup
viewpoint on it.
tie over the New York City lads. I hope my
And that
mic is
has
working all right.
opened the
It sounds
scoring.
a
1-0
bit
here.
low in volume. So I did throw it down the hall
Certainly wanting to find a
quite
teammate, but he's just found an opponent.
aggressively when
2 more minutes to be
I
played.
finished
then,
the
added time.
episode of Underdogs because of all the EAs that really pissed me off. I was in a bit of a bad mood. And very
There's a
nearly
chance.
almost decided not to do this episode. Just kickstart this series. Oh,
To the rescue, and how? Well, the
That's
referee has signalled
half-time.
for half-time, and it's 1-0 here.
oh no, that's
I think
not
that's a
good.
good
I
performance,
hope
isn't it, Alan, from
it
him in
works
the
out
first
for
half?
you, Lewis.
Yeah, and what a good
He's
time
all right to
score
go.
that was. But he's so
Wish you all the best luck on that one. Alright, Rapids, Colorado, 1-0 up over Minnesota. Same for the Earthquakes and Chicago Fire, and Atlanta United over Columbus Houston Dynamo and LA Galaxy. Likewise, New England beating Seattle 2-0. Red Bull and Philadelphia 1-0. Salt Lake City and Orlando City 1-0. But LAFC not playing at the moment, so we don't know whether we're catching up points on them or not at the moment. And we've got the possession, 2 out of 3 on target for us, 2 out of 4 for them. Tackles in their favourite moment, pass accuracy is looking good. So, yeah, although I've had a couple of passes go range of me.
It's been a very intriguing first half in this US Open Cup tie. I must say, Alan, I found it fascinating, but I think the real nub of the match is still to come as we start the second half.
Oh, he's trying to get
that's
away.
Fair comment. The crowd never really
Oh, yes, Nyman chased him all the way.
Here.
Oh, but he's called it a foul. Oh, nice head up at Nyman to start running at the defence. Gives it on. It's Pontus. Slips it in for Lopez. Oh, come on, get to the ball! Oh, Russell. He just needed a bit more vroom in his step. A bit more grunt. A little bit more horsepower.
Trying to switch on the attacking
Needed a
power
Chevy
in this
V8
situation.
when he was driving a Prius there. Oh, that's a good ball, good ball. Oh no, Callens has got there ahead of Nyman. Pontus slips it in. Oh, Callens has got that and he's cleared it out.
End the threat, at least for the moment.
Yeah.
Well, they're still trailing and they need to do something now if they want to get back into this game. Maybe some fresh legs will do the trick. Russell.
It's an excellent cross.
Trying to divert
Toledo. Oh, it's been blocked off Augustinsson. Oh, damn it, Augustinsson's outdone himself.
Ring.
Tried to be too trixies. Oh, come on.
Ring.
It's a bit scrappy.
Saw it coming,
Gets it off
cut it
to
out,
Nuri.
good work.
And it's been an hour of very good football here.
Rozos.
We've still got 30 more minutes to go, and
Oh,
I'm sure we're going to
lad.
enjoy that as well.
Lost it.
And out
Ooh,
comes the
I nearly
goalkeeper,
had it
enjoying
off
the
the
chance to
keeper.
kick that one away.
Storm,
place to win the
good
ball
job.
here.
Ponus. Gives it on to Toledo.
Now, can he take them on?
Oh,
Poor
nearly
clearance.
snuck that ball through. Delgado. Augustinsson.
Now he
Lopez.
can cross it.
Slips it in for Toledo. Oh, cheeky ball on for Pontus! And it's in on a deflection! 2-0, yeah! Hey, Mountain Man. Welcome to pretty much your series at the moment. It's your team and your dude's face is on the covers.
That earlier incident,
Well, leading
big
2-0.
deflection.
Well, that's the life of a defender. You
Against
try and
New
put your
York
body in the way, but
FC.
sometimes it ricochets off.
Let's have another peek at that goal.
It's taken a cheeky deflection off Sweat.
Oh, he's loving it. The
Manager's
he's
going
seeing his
bonkers.
team playing really well, just what he was asking for.
That's what I'm going to try to do with this series. When we move to the next continent on the
Restarting at
Journeyman
2-0.
World Tour, I'm going to try to see if we can end up with teams that belong to subscribers, if possible. Like if you're, for example, Man goes for Sporting Kansas City, we could have someone that's like a
Good position.
fan
They've
of
worked this
Tigres.
attack very well.
I can't go for
To a
Tigres
quite a
because
dangerous position now.
Mexico's in America.
It's
I meant
gonna be a
like,
substitution.
what's the Brazilian
It's for
team?
the away
Like,
team.
I know, Mork follows
Going
Santos,
forward
so we
well.
could end up with Santos in Brazil,
Made the
which
tackle.
is the next stop after America, South America.
Well, suddenly they could be on the counter-attack.
What's after South America? I think Europe. That's the final stop.
Russell.
So yeah. We've only got a couple
Now
of
he's
left
looking for
because
some support.
I've skipped out to Asia after we won
block.
the Asian Cup
That
thingy.
will be a
So I
corner.
considered that as doing Asia, which is Japan, China, Korea, Saudi Arabia kind of deal. Because I didn't want to end up with a Chinese team, because we may end up with a Chinese team in mixed bag. So made that executive decision that
He's
we've
put in the corner.
skipped leg
Cleared
2,
away,
we've
well
gone
away
straight
from
onto
goal.
leg 3 out of the 5. As set out by Sparring DK with his World Tour kind of Journeyman
space
cool
to go forward into with the ball.
series.
I think the cross is on.
we're not strictly
Delivered into the
following
box.
the rules on like
defensive
real
clearance
players
there.
and stuff. I'm gonna, you know, I mean, I'm not gonna actively
Delgado.
go for real players, but if like we've got a team that's a little bit low on numbers, I might have to like bring
On the
someone in
move and
temporarily,
able
like
to
I
cut out
bought
the pass.
Grozos off the free agents.
Now
So
it
I've
goes
got
into the wider
a
areas
couple of
where
extra
they've got a
speedy
winger
guys
waiting.
with the youth lads
There's
that
the
were there.
interception. Well, the clock's showing 9 minutes left to play.
Alright, we can go to the bench now. Oh, shivers. Got some dead people here. We need some fresh legs. So, let's see. Costas Cordell. Let's see what you can do. You can play left mid. Alright, so Lopez is on a yellow, so we'll get you out. And let's see. Grozos is also on a yellow, so we'll give you a rest. And I'll take Toledo off. Actually, no. I'll take Ponus off. There we go. And put Nuri out wide. Alright, yeah, that'll do us.
Well, Alan, here's the substitution now.
Well, he's done his bit. He got the goal that put his team
cool.
in the lead.
Oh, you're doing
They
a
hold
whole
that lead.
100% race. Wow. Cool.
Russell.
I was so buggered up I did that 100% race with the Red Bull. It's part of the
They've
2-year,
got a man out wide.
week-long specials of
Got the
streams.
opposition backpedaling a little bit. And look at him whacking the. And here's the shot.
Oh, it's shots coming in.
Oh, he's cut that out well read.
Oh, Nyman just
Now
wasn't
the
in the right
goalkeeper
place
can
at the right
maybe think
time.
about starting an attack.
Good interception.
Augustinson to Delgado. Ortega. Toledo.
Russell.
Russell's going to fire it on
Shelton.
for Shelton.
Taking on the defenders.
Oh,
Added time
nuts.
here, 3 minutes.
Nuts. Oh, that's a foul.
Bit of a desperate lunge that. And he's
It's
gonna get
another
the
yellow.
point, I think.
We're good at getting
It's
yellows.
definitely a
apparently.
yellow in the mind of the referee, definitely.
Well, I think it unquestionably was. I mean, on another day, he might
If
have got a
there's
red for
any
that. It was a
real
really
American
dangerous
players
challenge.
you want to bring in that aren't like uber megastars, but within
Opportunity
reason
in a
of
wider
what
area.
the club could bring in, that
Shelton
have
threw
a
everything
semi-decent
behind.
potential.
So a reasonably comfortable margin of
Then
victory.
Mount
The
Man,
final
since
whistle
it's
has
your
gone, the
team,
game is
you
finished,
can
and the final
let me
score
know
is 2-0.
on Twitter in the comment section.
Confirmation
Live
then
chat.
of their success in this cup tie today.
Well, they
Yeah, I
sailed
remember
close to the
that,
wind
you told me
once or
that
twice,
about
some
Ryan
good saves
Christie's
from the
getting
keeper,
knocked
but
out.
I think
And so,
Well, the word open is in the title of this competition. I hope we get
was
an
that, I hope that wasn't a final because I just hit the button. Oops, put Shelton in the middle. Oh, okay. Up front. Anyway, let's have a look at our goals, Delgado. I thought this was like the first round or something.
First goal is
So
always
if
a
I
crucial
fucked
goal,
up there
and
and
they've
we've
just got
actually
it.
won the trophy, I apologise for that goof. Alright, so that was Delgado's goal.
Cross it.
Then Pontius stepped up to the plate
Real
and went
chance.
spank with a cheeky little deflection. 2 out of 4 for New York, 4 out of 7 for us. Possession in our favour, pass accuracy ended up nicely, and Delgado gets man of the match. Alright, so Delgado was one of the centre backs, so he wasn't one of the ones I brought in then. Oh yeah, this was like a round, so yeah, there's more to come, that's right. Oh jeez, he's got knocked out again. Shelton in the middle, you reckon? Shelton. Oh, he's 6'3". Okay, so next time I might bring off Nyman instead, perhaps. All right, we can look at that. All right, scout report coming back on free agent Shane Drennan. I'll shortlist him. For now, I'm okay, unless I get some injuries. This CDM looks semi-decent, so I'll shortlist him. And Itakura. This cam looks alright, but he's bloody tiny at 5'5". But I'll shortlist him in case we need to increase our squad depth again before we start getting scout reports back in. Sign Vela. Can scout him, but we're not really looking for bringing in too many players. But if we get your Celtic in the European leg, then you'll be able to advise us on bringing in any Scottish players you like, or anyone within reason, like Mountain Man can in this one. So I'll look for Vela. I can't guarantee we will bring any real players in, because I'm going to try to keep as close to which Vela is he? Because there's 32-year-old Cartel, Nito Vela, Josh Vela, Camilo Vela. Yeah, trying to keep as close to the Sparring DK rules with the Youth Academy focus as much as possible. But there's going to be a little bit of room for things. Vela as a goalkeeper there. Carlos. He's Carlos. He's the 32-year-old. Nah, I'm not even gonna. If they're over youth age, I'm not even gonna scout them. All right, because all the players I want to bring in want to be like 23 or under. Because as I was just saying, trying to keep as close to the Youth Academy focus, like how Sparring DK sets his series out. We've got some tired legs, but don't have any better options, so we'll have to sim it as it is. So I'll see if the lads can get the win. Look for Kekuta Mana in the transfer. Alright, I'll look for him. I'm presuming, since you mentioned him, Mountain Man, he is American. Thought I heard some strange noises in the background. Oh yes, we've equalised through Nyman Crooks with the goal for DC United. Segura gives them the go-ahead goal. Oh no, we've lost this one. We needed that 3 points to catch up to LAFC. That hasn't gone in our favour. We're still 3 points behind, so it's not too bad. It looks like I picked up the job early on in the season. Only 8 games played. Oh, pardon me. G'day, Ken Alvarez. Ooh, Gabriel Xavier, our scout, future star, has come back. And he looks like he might be decent, although he's a short ass. He's a left mid. So his potential ain't that great. He's 15, so we're going to have to wait a bit for him. Scout has returned. Athens Brazilian scout. Here we go with the match against the rivals Portland Timbers. We've got to smash them for you, Mountain Man. We've got to smash them. Their ugly green shirts. I'm gonna give Koulibaly a run, maybe? No? Well, I'm just gonna put Smith in there, even though he's faceless and I'm selling him off. I need to get some training into Koulibaly, I think, until we can find a better centre-back option. Alright, Lopez for Gutierrez. We'll go. I hope you don't mind me switching out the slow pokes for the ones that got a bit of pace about them. Grozos Pontius, he was quite good. Alright, oh, who should I give the captain's armband to when I move the players around? Let's see. Oh, okay. Alright, so the rule about real players is the only one that's allowed to tell me real players is the subscriber that or viewer or fan who's subscribed to the channel is the team of. So if we get your team, like we've got Mountain Man's team, he can suggest to me real players, predominantly Americans. If he suggests anyone other than Americans, then I can't guarantee I will bring them in, because the focus is on strengthening that particular league and, you know, trying to stick close to what you would expect that club to do. For example, American clubs usually have, I think they've got like rules and restrictions on how many overseas players and stuff that they can have or something. I don't know exactly how it works, but yeah, that's predominantly the rule on real players. But if there is someone that we can bring in that's within reason, within like how you'd expect the team that we've got to go about things, then we will consider it, but it is not the focus. The focus is to make it as close to sparring DK's Journeyman series rules as possible, focusing on the youth academy and the scouting. So I hope that clears that up a little bit. Alright. Can you play... I wish he could play... if he could play centre back, I would have been happy. Russell. Could play left mid. Lopez is already up to a 78 sprint speed. Wow. He started like 75, so he's gone up by 3 already. I'm not even training him, so that's pretty cool. I think I'm happy with that. Oh, that's right, Ketu Manor. I forgot about him. Sorry, I meant to do that. Gabriel Xavier. You've never seen that name. Okay, interesting. Yeah, I'll look up Kekuru Manor after this match, sorry. I kind of was jumped into it because I was getting all fired up for the rivalry match here.
For the ride for this game.
I love the graphics for the MLS. They look so nice.
Kansas City against Portland
Mbappe.
Kansas City.
Mbappe.
I've caught the eye of Alan Smith talking to Alan before the game. Alan, tell us
I
what you know.
just kind of spelled out the rules on real players, and you're still suggesting us to go and sign this guy and that guy. We don't have the kind of money to get Mbappe, even if I was allowed.
Well, we know the qualities of this home team today, Alan, don't we? They're so strong defensively. Best defensive record in the league.
Well, defending is an art, and sometimes a forgotten one in this day and age, but this lot haven't forgotten it, that's for sure.
Oh, I wonder where the cat was. I heard noises in the background. I thought he was knocking other things over. He knocked someone over early, scared the fucking shit out of me. I was drifting off to sleep, watching something on the YouTube or the TV or something. And all of a sudden there was this god-awful bang! So something's falling over, and the cat had knocked covered door over that come off when Mork was opening it to look for a pot.
Well, this is how the home team shape up. Looking at the lineup, he's got all the components in place, hasn't he, the manager, for the pressing style of play that's been a feature of his team.
Weak.
Yeah, and many an opponent has found it difficult to cope with. If your touch isn't spot on against this aggressive type of closing down, you're going to lose it in dangerous areas.
And this is how the manager of the visiting team
they've got
wants
Jake
to go
Gleason
today,
in the
starting
goals.
11.
Powell, Toluna,
Three conventional attackers here, all of whom will probably want to go through the middle.
Backline, Evans, Milhovic, Adeyemi in the midfield,
this team has got much
Bob BC, Milana and Blanco up front.
Two full-backs will be expected to bum up the touchlines and get some crosses into the box.
Alright, yeah, cool.
And the first half is underway here. That's the kick-off.
Plenty of width for the team to attack into.
Back inside. Oh no, Russell is elected to take it wide again.
Change of direction.
Russell.
Infield.
Grozos. Oh!
No nonsense defending from him.
Oh, well done out here. I'm really liking this
That's
kid.
his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
He seems to be quite decent. Just needs some more growth on him, I think.
He might be through.
Blanco. Oh,
That's a very
turns
good
and
save. He
shoots.
was in the clear.
Well, the keeper was hungry to try there, but he responded brilliantly.
Bit of space for him. Now
Toledo.
out on the wing.
Go Toledo.
Can really get at the opposition here. Good defensive clearance there.
Grozos. Oh, what are you doing, mate? Control. He gets it back for us, but really. That's nice. Now Newry gets away from the slide challenge.
There is some backup for him in this position.
There we go. Second time asking, he's through.
Goal kick
out. No, it's a corner. I thought it was out for a...
and in the news, because speculation about him finishing his career.
I mean, only he knows.
Yeah, no worries.
He might be feeling
I just
his body.
needed someone
you
fast on the
long
wings
and hard before making
replace
such
someone that's bringing off.
decision.
That's why I did that with Shelton. Oh, come on. Take him. Ha ha.
Tackle.
I think that's the faceless guy that I gave. Oh, he's a red!
And this
Oh no, it's a red. Ah, shit me tits. We've got into a spot of bother here. Who's my slowest player? Toledo's only 70. Oh, Toledo's 77. He's a 78. He's a 77. 74. 82. 73. But he's got some strength and he can play left mid. So what I might do is promote Grozos into that position. Lopez switch you over. Yeah, you'll have to cope with that. Alright, Nyman out wide. And I won't be able to play Shelton in the middle now because I need the red card to go in the middle, so that's unfortunate. Mendrando will come on for Pontius, unfortunately, as we reshuffle.
We'll change the context of the game very early on, Alan.
Oh, once it just...
I respect the line picking. I'm not dissing on the player. I'm just saying that I'm trying to avoid real players, with the exception of, if, for example, we've got Mountain Man's team, so he can suggest a couple of players,
and now he's looking
Americans,
for some support.
if he wants to.
Referee helped
that he thinks
hit.
would go well since it's his kind of club. So, as I said, if we get your Celtic, you'll be able to suggest players you'd like to see at Celtic. So,
yeah, I think
you'll have to wait till we get to the European leg. Because the first job offer from the European team is what we take. And what I'll do is I'll try to keep cycling through them until we get one that belongs to a subscriber, if I can. Just depends on
whips it in.
Time and
that's easy
stuff.
for the
so
goalkeeper.
If you have clubs that you follow around the world, in Europe or in South America, then let us know so that I can keep that in mind when I'm doing the offline trying to get a job phase.
It's close, Alan. Offside is given.
He's quick enough. He doesn't need to do that.
Yeah, I don't want to be like spending an hour on a stream trying to find the job, you know what I mean? So that's why I said leave it in the comment section, put it on the social media, and I'll make a note of who's favourite teams are what from South America.
These two have got a great understanding with their
try
passing.
And see if we can end up with one of your teams.
The direction of the pass and was able to intervene.
Yeah. Normally you'd have to take the first job in that continent. I'm going to alter that rule. I was on and on about this for the last couple of days, but I'm going to make the executive decision that I will offline try to get subscribers teams all the way through the rest of the series.
This with a chance to go into
we'll
the
see how we
lead
go.
now. Well, they managed to get out of harm's way then, because it looked as though there was going to be some real damage done to them.
I just said I respect that. When would we be in the European leg? Well, I don't know, because we've only just started in the American leg. We've got to go to South America
whip it
first.
in from here.
I'm hoping the series goes for about 15 to 20 episodes, or maybe 15 to 25 episodes per leg, maybe? I don't know. I haven't done a Journeyman before, so it's all new to me. So I'm kind of going by the seat of my pants here.
Absolutely on top of his game. And they're looking good when they get the ball out wide. I've
started them, but I've never finished them offline.
To get the cross
I haven't done one on YouTube before, so that's why
I'm in with a challenge.
Toledo! Oh, he's been saved by Gleason.
That will be a corner.
Yeah, it's not nice at all. And even a player that I hate, like back in the day, I hated Beckham. Anyone who plays for Man United or Chelsea, you know, if they got knocked out, I'd still be concerned about that. And wish them a speedy recovery. So I'm not a complete arsehole when it comes to the teams that I don't like.
Oh, that's great work by the goalkeeper.
I mean, as I said, I'm a fan of Rangers, but it's not like I hate Celtic. I just don't like green. That's all. That's why I picked Rangers for that whole reason. I've never had any ill feeling against Celtic, and probably the oddball out of all the Rangers fans that doesn't have any kind of bad feelings towards their rival. Russell! Yes! Slap in the leg. There we go. 1-0 against our rivals in this game, in this series. We're Sporting Kansas City.
Well, how about this?
Over Portland Timbers.
With 10 men are in front.
Well, incredible, isn't it? You don't
how
see
about
this
that,
often,
Mountain Man? Nice goal from Russell.
Here is another angle on that goal.
Oh, he's just whipped it in the air and then smacked it into
look at the
back
manager.
of the net.
He works hard on his team on the training ground, and he's seen some reward for it down there now.
It must be windy outside because I'm hearing noises against the house or something.
So the first goal is 1-0.
We've got a palm tree that drapes over the house. And yeah, we had really windy conditions yesterday and overnight, so I think it's still fucking blowing a gale out there.
Building steadily here, keeping possession. That's his game, isn't it? Intercepting.
Uh-oh.
Referee says free kick.
It's a free kick. Damn
He
it.
can't go for goal, but it is a dangerous situation, this, because if he gets it on the money, it's going to be hard to defend against.
Keeper.
Well,
nice.
the goalkeeper will hope that
Straight
it
to
stays
him.
like that throughout the game. Blanco. Guided through.
Come on, get him. Oh, nice tackle. Yes, Nyman, the striker coming back to help out. I like that when my attacking players get stuck into their defensive share of the
Under
duties.
some pressure, he shielded it well.
Clear it out.
To indicate 3 added
Go.
minutes.
Oh. Their player got a foot on it first. Powell, oh, he's been cleaned up by Russell.
Possession changes feet.
A man down and a goal ahead. Oh, go! It's Toledo. Holy Toledos. They got a green guy right up my butt. Oh, look at the skills. He's drawn the foul. Lovely goal. Yeah. And it's a yellow for Mabiala.
These days, going off your feet like that is running the risk of the referee taking serious action.
Well, he's tried to go for the slide tackle, and he's a fraction off getting the ball. It is a foul.
He's got his shot off.
Oh, gone for... It was a little bit of an extended version of my cheeky short pass, because I realised once my first player got the short pass, they were still kind of in my way. There wasn't a road to the goal, so I had to make an extra pass there, and we got a corner out of it. I was not patient to wait for the player who was close in.
Well, he has got a chance to get the cross in.
Space to
looking
shoot
for teammates in the middle.
I did the free kick.
It will be
there we
a
go.
corner.
We've got another corner, I do believe. Here it comes, Toledo.
And in it
flop
goes.
It in. Oh.
Defended well.
Now it comes. Mary will collect. And that's half time. We go to the break 1-1.
1-0 the half-time score. Well, the hosts are winning here, and they're winning well at half-time.
And, also, I forgot to mention at the beginning of the episode, for those that haven't been following my Twitter, and I think I'm yet to put it up on the Discord, but yes, the leagues for the tournament on the weekend, which will decide the teams that we're picking, the leagues have been decided. It was 51 or 52 votes. First place, Chinese League, will be in mixed bag